Words easy to be understood do often hit the mark, when high and learned ones do only pierce the air. Take heed of driving so hard after this world, as to hinder thyself and family from those duties towards God, which thou art by grace obliged to, as private prayer, reading the Scriptures, and Christian conference. It is a base thing for men so to spend themselves and families after this world, as that they disengage their heart to God's worship. I love to hear my Lord spoken of, and wherever I have seen the print of his shoe in the earth, there have I coveted to put mine also. Though the world disregard the society of God's children now, yet there is a time coming in which they would be glad to have the least company with them. Prayer is a shield to the soul. Temptations, when we meet them at first, are as the lion that reared upon Samson, but if we overcome them, the next time we see them we shall find a nest of honey within them. A tender heart is a wakeful, watchful heart. It watches against sin in the soul, sin in the family, sin in the calling, sin in spiritual duties and performances. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. The heart must be beaten or bruised, and then the sweet scent will come out. I come from the town of stupidity, it lieth about 4 degrees beyond the city of destruction. Riches and power, what is there more in the world? For money answereth all things, that is, all but soul concerns. It can neither be a price for souls while here, nor can that, with all the forces of strength, recover one out of hellfire. A man there was, though some did count him mad, the more he cast away the more he had. To despise the world is the way to enjoy heaven, and blessed are they who delight to converse with God by prayer. Then I saw that there was a way to hell, even from the gates of heaven. Temptation provokes me to look upward to God. Christ is the desire of nations, the joy of angels, the delight of the Father. What solace then must that soul be filled with, that has the possession of him to all eternity? Great sins do draw out great grace, and where guilt is most terrible and fierce, there the mercy of God in Christ, when showed to the soul, appears most high and mighty. Hope has a thick skin and will endure many a blow, it will put on patience as a vestment and will endure all things, if they be of the right kind, for the joy that is set before it. Hence patience is called patience of hope, because it is hope that makes the soul exercise long-suffering under the cross until the time comes to enjoy the crown. Such is the effect of the grace of God in the heart of a pilgrim, while on one hand he sees the propensity of his evil nature to every sin which has been committed by others, and is humbled, he also confesses, that, by no power of his own, is he preserved, but ever gives the glory to the God of all grace, by whose power alone he is kept from falling. Doth Jesus Christ stand up to plead for us with God, to plead with him for us against the devil? Let this teach us to stand up to plead for him before men, to plead for him against the enemies of his person and gospel. It is the opener of the heart of God, and a means by which the soul, though empty, is filled. Sincerity carries the soul in all simplicity to open its heart to God. He that is down needs fear no fall. Humility is the light of the understanding. I have given him my faith, and sworn my allegiance to him, how, then, can I go back from this, and not be hanged as a traitor?